So we're here interviewing Nathan Garrett for StudentCast. Can you give yourself a short introduction?
Thanks for the question prompt. All right, I'm Nathan Garrett. This is my fourth year here. I'm a PhD student, and my research interest is in computer-supported collaborative learning in CSCL. Essentially what that means recently with all the interesting stuff going on the webs right now is I'm interested in blogs, I'm interested in wikis, interested in how people construct.
Okay with the camera?
So sorry.
Yeah. I'm interested in ways that people construct their identity on the web, especially their academic identity.
So we've been using your L tool in the transdisciplinary class. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. The ELG platform actually is an open source project being run by several people in the UK right now. I wrote an add-in for it that gives a wiki capability to it. So it makes it easier for people to collaborate together on class projects. But the essential idea behind the software is it's kind of an open variety course management system in some ways. With course management system, they lock the class behind the boundaries of the people that are enrolled in that class. So when the class is over, when someone else is interested, it all ends with that. The idea behind using ELG is that people can do academic work online, have a larger audience, have more public, can connect with different people. So that's kind of the ideas behind it. The T courses is to connect people from different disciplines. And so that's kind of what we're trying to do with the tool. The tool fits that. Whereas like Sakai or WebCT or Blackboard is more of a traditional system. ELG is more trying to open up that conversation.
The transdisciplinary class, there's a lot of students there who are not IT and not familiar with using or stuff like wikis and blogs.
Right.
I was wondering what kind of challenges that you guys have had, you and Ryan, in like getting them to use the tools correctly.
Right. In each class we did about an hour, 2 hours or so intro to kind of get people started on using the tool. And the tools, it's still pretty early in the development cycle. I mean, it's been out for a couple of years, but it's still kind of rough around the edges in terms of interfaces. So it's kind of an initial getting started point, but pretty much once you create your account, put up a picture of yourself and find out how to navigate, we haven't had many problems at all. The biggest things have been talking with the teachers about ways of restructuring their classes so they can take advantage of kind of a more open platform with open ideas.
So I'm pretty sure Tom has been open to the idea since he's I as professor and all, but I heard that you guys are also using ELG for the Preparing Future Faculty course with Lori Martin.
Yeah, it's actually being used in 5 classes right now. Dr. Ryan's using it for a 360 class. We're using it in 3 different transdisciplinary courses, and then also the fellows group. And in each case, it's kind of each group takes on a bit of their own individual flavor depending upon the professor and what they're trying to accomplish, kind of assignments, that sort of thing.
How much maintenance is it really, like, working with all those 5 different classes? Like, do you get, like, people emailing you often, like, how to get this to work? How am I supposed to do this?
Fortunately not, actually. Once we kind of got through the first couple of weeks, it started going okay. We had some problems with the web hosting company. So I'd say don't ever buy...
Don't say the name though.
Go ahead, name names.
I named it on my blog, so if you see that, go to elg.net/Garrett and it'll tell you. But yeah, so we ended up having to host it on a lab server because the unnamed service provider was so terrible.
Help me, Father.
Well, at least you're not hosting on Ragu server.
Oops.
So me and Brian, we kind of have a little rivalry, like Syshead Space versus Claremont conversation. Just like on camera right now, say something bad about Syshead Space.
Well, there's some goods and bads in each system, and like the WordPress stuff in Syshead Space is a lot better blogging software. It has nice things to trap incoming links. I mean, it's very good for that, but it's still like an individual platform, whereas ELG is more of a collaboration platform, and so the individual tools aren't nearly as good, but the collaboration tools are better. So really what I think would be great if we could just kind of pull out modules from WordPress and stick them in ELG and have the best of both systems.
You open that idea, Peter?
Anything you want, man. Anything.
Yeah, we'll do some programming over the summer, right?
Right. So, well, tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do, like hobbies? Do you scuba dive or whatever?
Yeah, no.
No? Oh, I got it wrong. So.
Yeah, I think if someone else is more fun. Well, between working full-time at Woodbury University as an institutional researcher, taking one class a semester here, not a ton of spare time. Actually, my wife is pregnant right now too, so
Oh,
we're having a
congratulations.
baby on the mix as well in March. So I'm sure that'll cut back
In
on
March?
recreation.
Do you
as well.
know the gender yet?
No, we don't know if it's a boy or a girl. We're hoping to figure that out pretty soon though.
Is
Are
this
you going to, or are you just
Yeah.
gonna keep it mystery?
Is this first child?
First child, yeah, we want to find out.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What about
Thanks.
you, Purple? When are you gonna have a kid?
Huh?
I have a kid. He's gonna have a kid. What about you?
I could say something so dirty right now. Brian's saying right there, but.
All right. Well, I guess that will take enough of your time already. I guess because you have meetings going on. So thanks very much, Nathan.
Well, thanks. Appreciate it.
And hopefully we'll see more of you on Success Space. Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye.
You shouldn't have asked me that.